Hello, I'm Harry Frank and I'm the owner of Blue Ox Games, and you're watching the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download.
That's right.
This is the East Daily Download.
So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. Today we are coming to you on location from beautiful Washington, North Carolina, also known as Little Washington or the original Washington, the first Washington to be named after our first president, George Washington. We are on the edge of downtown right here. Water Street is going this way, takes you right to the waterfront, beautiful area. And what we thought we would do is kick things off by showcasing the crab artwork that is displayed here around the downtown area. Come down, check it out. There's a story behind each piece. There's more than just this right here. So we're gonna do over the next day or two is we're gonna check out Washington's food, history, artwork, waterfront, give you a sense of what makes Washington such a great place to live and work and play and have a great time. So, tell you what, why don't we get going? Check this story out and be back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download.
You may think that your only chance to see a shooting star is during a meteor shower. Although these showers do draw the most attention, meteors are actually visible at any time of year. Let's zoom to the sky. Most people see meteors during a shower because there are so many of them, with the one in August, called the Perseids, seeing up to 100 per hour. However, meteors can be seen year-round, although it is much more rare. Every day, the Earth is bombarded with dust and sand-sized particles from outer space. Occasionally, one of the particles is large enough to produce a brilliant display across the sky, which can appear brighter than Venus, also known as a fireball. The Center for Near-Earth Object Studies created this map showing where the location of large fireballs were detected since 1988. All of these events stem from asteroids larger than 3 feet. The larger the dot, the more total energy was observed. Scientists estimate the largest fireball ever recorded lit up the sky on February of 2013 over Russia and measured over 65 feet across. Meteor showers, on the other hand, are generally much smaller, ranging from the size of a grain of sand to centimeters, while a fireball or meteor brighter than Venus is still possible during these showers. It happens very infrequently. Even if you missed this August meteor shower, don't worry. Just keep checking the night sky and who knows, you may catch a rare fireball for yourself. I'm Storm Team 9 meteorologist Zoe Mintz.
Hey, 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 how's it going, everyone? It's Angie Casada here for Q&A with AQ, where you, the viewers, get to send in some great questions and I have the privilege of answering them. And this time, it's Favorites Edition. Like I said before, you guys have been flooding our emails with great questions, so let's get right to it. The first question, what is your favorite style of dance? Well, first and foremost, I love dancing. If you know me, you know I'm a dancer, but I would have to say, anything like from my culture, from the Dominican culture. I love bachata, merengue, salsa, cumbia, tango, anything Hispanic. I literally love, especially dancing with my dad. Favorite thing ever. What is your favorite sports team? Ooh, that's a good question. College. When it comes to basketball, love UConn, always been a UConn fan. I'm from Connecticut. When it comes to NFL, let's see, I love the Saints. When it comes to the NBA is, I'm real specific. I like certain players. I grew up loving the Boston Celtics, but I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm gonna go with Lakers. Next question, what is your favorite type of vacation? Anything doing with family. If I'm going to the beach, as long as I'm with the fam. If I'm like out of the country, as long as I'm with the family. I'm very family oriented. So vacation to me and being able to relax is when I'm close to the ones that I love and just being able to have a good time and laugh. Last question, what is your favorite flower? The wild orchid, love orchids, any color orchids. Love them, love them. Me and my mother used to be part of the Orchid Society back in Florida. That's how serious it is. But we love orchids, so that's definitely my favorite flower. Well, those are all the questions we have. Listen, keep them coming. All you need to do is email download@WNCT.com. And who knows, maybe your question might appear right here on the East Daily Download. I'm Angie Quesada. Have a great day, guys.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download, coming to you from beautiful downtown Washington, North Carolina, or, as we talked about earlier, the original Washington, named after our first president. Tons of history in this area, colonial architecture. The waterfront's a beautiful area. And if you were down here on the waterfront in Washington, a really important historical place that you need to check out is this train car right behind me here, the Seaboard Coastline on the corner of Gladden and Main. What is housed in here is the Washington Waterfront Underground Railroad Museum. A lot of important history in this facility. Please come down and check it out, and let's check out this next story.
The East Daily Download is sponsored this week by the following.
My name is Harry Frank, and I'm the owner of Blue Ox Games. I was the youngest of 5 kids. My dad was an enlisted man, so what we did for fun, we actually sat around the house and played board games and card games and trivia and stuff like that. That's just how I grew up, and I loved it. When I got older, I ended up working in game stores, and it kind of was something I decided I wanted to do, and when I had an opportunity, I took it. So about 10 years ago, I opened up Blue Ox Games. If you're familiar with the Paul Bunyan myth, there's Paul Bunyan, Babe, his blue ox. And so Dad was kind of a strong kid, and so they said he was like strong as an ox. He had big blue eyes, and so they called him Babe. And so that was one of his nicknames. Dad kind of accumulated nicknames over the years. In the military, you always get nicknames. But Babe was one that he had growing up. And so when I decided I was opening the store and I was trying to come up with a name, it just kind of hit me that I would do Babe, like the Blue Ox Games. For me, it felt like a great way to honor my dad, because my dad passed away when I was in my second year of college, but he's always been a presence in my life, and so this is a way to kind of keep him around. We're a place where you can come and get comics and manga to read, so your DC Comics, your Marvel Comics, your independents, great manga like My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, but then we also have board games, so like Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride, Splendor, Codenames, just fun board games. We also do like trading card games, like a lot of people were familiar with like Magic, The Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, miniatures. So miniatures are used for a variety of things, and actually a lot of board games now have started to have like really cool miniature components. And so you're starting to see a lot of people that are kind of getting into miniature painting as a hobby, and that's something we really support here. We also do Dungeons and Dragons and other role-playing games, Warhammer 40K, which is like a miniature game where you get to put together models and then play epic battles with them. So we also run events for a lot of the things we carry. On Monday nights, we typically have a board game night, and people can come out and play board games, meet other people who like to play board games. We'll have tournaments for like the trading card games, meetups. We actually partner with Pitt Street Brewing, and we actually do a game night out there every Tuesday night. It's usually from 6:30 to 9:30. People can come out, enjoy a great local craft beer from an award-winning brewery, while also playing a bunch of awesome award-winning games while we get to show you. So I want this place to be a place for everyone. All ages, all creeds, all backgrounds, all everything. We make sure we have gender-neutral bathrooms that are available. We celebrate a variety of heritage months and have in our system ways for you to search for those things. So during Pride, you can search for items that would be for the LGBTQI+ community. You can search for things during African American History Month, and there's really great graphic novels. But I also work here day to day and help to ensure this place is a place that everyone's welcome. It's a little bit of everything geeky and awesome.
The East Daily Download is sponsored this week by the following.
We are back at Dean's Farm Market in Wilson with Courtney Sharp to learn about the many products they sell that come straight from North Carolina. So tell me a little bit about this.
We source a lot of products from North Carolina and are very excited to be able to carry them in our market. A lot of examples that we have are Mima's Country Kitchen. She has some chocolate chip cookies, some other products that we have here from her. We like to go from western North Carolina to eastern North Carolina and carry as many products as we can.
That is so awesome. And talk to me about the importance of, helping support other local businesses and bringing it here to your store.
It's very important to support other local businesses and farms and to make sure that we are able to provide and support businesses that are trying to thrive just like us. We carry items from North Carolina such as jewelry, soaps, food, jams, jellies, all those types of items to where people will be interested in going to buy that product.
Yeah, you can certainly get a little bit of everything here, which I love. And would you say there's any customer favorites or things people really love when they come through?
Yes, barbecue sauces. Everybody loves North Carolina barbecue sauces. And now we sell meat here at the farm, so we can kind of pair it together and make it more interesting to the public.
Thank you, Courtney. And if you would like to help livestock conservation and regenerative farming efforts, as well as continuing contributions to education, local 4-H embryology projects, and food assistance programs, visit ozarkacres.com to purchase a shirt like the one I'm wearing today. And don't forget to thank a farmer. For the North Carolina Farm Report, I'm Ariana Kraft.
Hey, we are back here on the East Daily Download, coming to you from 109 Gladden Street in Washington, North Carolina. If you're familiar with this area, you know what 109 Gladden Street is. It is the home of the world famous Bill's Hot Dogs. You cannot come to Washington and not get a Bill's Hot Dog. I mean, it's just, and especially because it's the East Daily Download and it's lunchtime, it's a must. We're probably going to get that before we head back to the station a little bit later today. Anyway, come check out Bill's Hot Dogs. You can find them online as well, 109 Gladden Street. There's a lot of great restaurants in Washington. This, though, is the kind of the king of lunchtime places to stop at. So come check it out, 109 Gladden Street here in Washington. Beautiful Washington, and it's a beautiful day right now. I'll see you here in a little bit on the East Daily Download.
Tom Holland is putting on his Spidey suit for No Way Home in theaters December 17th, but it's the blast from some old Spider-Man's past that has everybody talking.
Hello, Peter.
Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus is back, reprising his role from 2004's Spider-Man 2, but that's not all. That little green ball is a pumpkin bomb, a hint that Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin from 2002's Spider-Man is also making an appearance. And I want you to look closely at that lightning bolt. That's a tease that we could see Jamie Foxx's Electro from 2014's The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So why is this happening?
The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange is joining the Spidey team, casting a spell that seemingly creates a multiverse where all the Spider-Men coexist. So the rumors of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's return could be true, but Marvel is staying tight-lipped.
I think the third one's got to be in New York. The first one was, we were in Washington, we were in Long Island, then we were in Europe. I think the third one warrants a very New York, Manhattan adventure.
Oh, Tom got his wish, and he also gets to spend plenty of time with co-star turned rumored girlfriend Zendaya.
Well, I'm excited for the film to come out. I can't wait for everybody to see Spider-Man, and we all work so hard, and we're all so close from that.
For Entertainment Tonight, I'm Kevin Frazier.
Hey, how's it going, Eastern North Carolina? I'm Chris. This is On the Record. Got a little something different for you today. Fats Waller. Boy, what a great name, Fats Waller. So Fats Waller is a ragtime jazz pianist. He came to prominence back in the day. He actually even made player piano roles that, you ever are in a honky-tonk and the piano's playing by itself. It's a player piano, and he would write piano parts for some of those roles. He probably was one of the first to popularize using organs as a jazz instrument. So thank you, Fats, for that one. Favorite track on this? It's probably one of his more famous ones, Ain't Misbehavin'. So you should definitely check that out if you ever get a chance. Well, for On the Record, I'm Chris. We will see you next time.
We're on Facebook and Instagram. Use the hashtag East Daily Download. Watch the East Daily Download at WNCT.com under the Download tab. We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Oh, you have to get ready to make a speech.
Yay! We'll keep walking. Go. Let's get in the car. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay.
You ready? Have you been going this whole time for a long time? Oh, okay. Okay.
You're the mastermind of that project back there, honey. You should really go and finish the backyard project.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be fun. I've got this. I've got this. I love it, Eastern North Carolina. I can talk about Eastern North Carolina all day long.
Woo! The East Daily Download is sponsored this week by the following.
Pitt Street Brewing Company is giving you guys a reason to get back outside again. I'm talking about Tabletop Tuesday being back on Tuesday nights.
Oh, it's fantastic. We kept having people ask, okay, now things are opening up a little bit. When are you going to be back at Pitt Street? Because it's one of the things they really love that we do.
Blue Ox Games owner says playing board games is one of the best ways to get readjusted with connecting with people in the community.
So basically, we've partnered with Pitt Street to kind of bring a little bit of the experience of a board game night that we do here out there, where people can come out, hang out with friends, play some board games. We'll kind of teach them the games if they don't already know, or they can grab one of the ones we have, or bring one from home, but kind of hang out, have a good time, put down the phones, and socialize while having a great beer.
If you're a regular to game night or Tabletop Tuesday, there are some favorites you can expect to see laid across the wooden tables.
But we've really enjoyed, a lot of people like Telestrations. That's been a really popular game out there. Onitama's a really great two-person kind of chess variation of a game that people have been really picking up to.
Or if you've been wanting to get into games but don't have a group to join you, Harry's got you covered.
I find gamers are pretty friendly people. They just want to play games, and so a lot of times if you come out by yourself, you're pretty much going to make a friend. Someone's going to be like, hey, hop in, play this game, or we're learning this game. Do you want to know how to play it? Or if you're going to play it, great, hop in. And so people are really, really friendly. We try and foster a really great community here. I believe games are a way of breaking bread, so people to sit across the table from someone maybe they wouldn't have normally and make great friends.
Pitt Street Brewing Company says they're glad to have Tabletop Tuesday back on a regular basis.
We collaborated with Harry to create this event because I wanted something that would bring people together, and it didn't matter if you came in with a group of friends or you came in by yourself. You'd always have somebody to play with. They're games for all ages, for all abilities. I'm really excited. I mean, we've already had such a good turnout, and the more people we find out about it, they just keep coming back, so it's a good time.
We'll connect you to Blue Ox Games when you go to our website at WNCT.com and click on the Download tab. I'm Anissa Sakile with the East Daily Download.
The East Daily Download is sponsored this week by the following.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. As always, thank you for joining us. We know you have a ton of choices for shows, and the fact that you chose us means the world to us. We want to bring you the great local shows, and today, again, we've been coming to you from downtown Washington. We're here at the heart of the Harbor District. A lot of great stuff to see, a lot of great stuff to do. Don't forget, there's the Washington Waterfront Underground Railroad Museum. There's also Bill's Hot Dogs. There's the crab artwork throughout the area, the Pamlico River just to my left here, the Washington waterfront. We'll come back to Washington, spend some more time here because there's plenty to see and do. We haven't even gone down this street right here. See, the truck was trying to make a dramatic transition there for us. Anyway, you have a great day. We'll see you on the next episode of the East Daily Download. I'm going to go check some stores out down here. Have a great day, everybody.
Listen to What the Politics on the WNCT Podcast Network. New episodes weekly. Subscribe today on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Don't miss another episode of What the Politics on the WNCT Podcast Network, found under the Features section.
Oversharing can be not smart.
Something a wife does and makes her husband hide in the basement.
Cook, Steve.
You said that on TV?
Weeknights at 7:30 on 9 on your side. To be a weather kid, email jjackson@WNCT.com. Jerry's Weather Kids, sponsored by Wayne Hardy Law. Thursday on the East Daily Download, we'll have an East Daily Download original story, and we'll say hi to Alexa from the Down East Wood Ducks. That's Thursday on the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
The East Daily Download is sponsored this week by the following. Closed captioning for the East Daily Download is sponsored by Hearing Life.